evening, everyone. Thank you, Doug, and the entire Matta team. Thank you, Sir John, and the entire team of the Royal Academy of Engineering for bringing together such an exceptional mix of manufacturers, technology leaders, investors, and for even allowing some policymakers in the room too. Look, the fact that so many of us are here today is an important indication in itself. It shows that UK manufacturers right across the country recognize something important, that AI is not to be done in other rooms and in the future, but it is a present-day reality in our factories, in the beating heart of our manufacturing ecosystem right across the country. Global competition in manufacturing is intensifying. Pressure on costs, on resources is increasing, and productivity gains will not come from just incremental change. Fast adoption of new technologies will be essential, and AI will be central to that transformation. So today I want to focus on three things. First, why AI matters now for UK manufacturing competitiveness. Second, the barriers we must overcome to adopt AI with confidence. And third, how we build national leadership and infrastructure to turn ambition into delivery. Manufacturing, as you'll know better than me, is entering a decisive decade. It is clear that around the world, leading economies are using AI to make factories smarter, more adaptable, more resilient, and that AI is enabling data-driven decision-making, predicting disruption before it happens, and automating slow manual tasks, holding productivity back. Machine learning, machine vision, digital twins, real-time analytics are all reducing errors already. They're cutting waste, they're improving throughput. But I know that AI offers much more than efficiency alone. It enables flexibility, mass customization, and high-quality personalized production at scale. It strengthens supply chains, improves worker safety, and supports sustainability through smarter energy and resource use as well. Countries that are moving early will see the competitive advantage of doing so with AI. For the UK, the AI context that we have unlocks progress in robotics and automation and additive manufacturing. These are all areas where we have exceptional research and innovation capability, but where integration challenges, I know, have slowed adoption as well. The opportunity of AI is to close that gap and to do so quickly. Let me also just go off-piste a bit and talk about why I think AI in manufacturing is a particularly significant focus for me. I think the central political question when it comes to technology and AI in this country is whether we're able to build trust that this revolution is something that Britain can exercise agency over, or whether it is something that we are shaped by. Whether we can convince the public in this country that grasping the opportunity of AI in manufacturing will mean more jobs here, will mean jobs spread across the country, and ultimately will mean that we are able to shape a national mission, a national identity of how renewal in Britain happens. I first actually met Doug at a dinner not very far from here because I was very passionate about shaping a distinct trajectory for British AI in particular. And I think that conversation was the seed of the idea that manufacturing applying AI would be a really important part of that distinct British trajectory. I think so because in manufacturing, we have the ability not just to think about jobs being replaced by AI, but jobs being augmented, enhanced, and allowing Britain to capture a greater global share of the jobs context in a modern world of manufacturing with AI. Not just for jobs alone, but for the fact that we can spread these jobs across the country. The agglomeration effects of software as a service in the last decade and a half were, I think, too concentrated in specific people, specific places. The opportunity here, as you represent so distinctly in this room alone, is to spread that much more. But more than that, because there's something about manufacturing in this country that really captures the imagination, that allows us to tell a very distinct story. When I think about the AI Growth Zone program that we're creating across this country, and the fact that in South Wales, that growth zone will mean a large data center at the site of the old Ford car factory, which was shut down, losing thousands of jobs and changing that community in a very deep way, and now offers the chance for us not just to have data centers, but as a result of that deep community investment and the possibility of using that compute for semiconductor cluster applications in that region, but also fintech and cyber applications. The fact that in North Wales, our AI data centers will mean that we're able to pull SMRs closer to ourselves, as a result of which we'll create thousands of jobs, not just in AI, but also in renewable energy generation. In Lanarkshire, the site of the old steelworks is where we're locating our AI growth zone, which means thousands of jobs lost will now have the opportunity to be renewed and to lean into the future with $500 million of community investment. In the Northeast, at the site of the largest listed tech company, Sage, which means that we'll be able not just to build data centers, but as a result of that, kids growing up in Newcastle can build the best fintech companies in the future as well. And in Cullum, leaning into our atomic energy history and heritage as well. And the reason I go through that is because there is a very concerted sense in my mind of how we build this AI revolution in Britain in a distinctly British way. The contribution of people in this room, of the Royal Academy of Engineering, of Matta, and everyone involved in applying AI to manufacturing, I think is going to be one of the most significant contributions to that national mission as well. Now, I'm conscious, going back on piece, that we have to talk about the practicalities of how we overcome the particular obstacles, whether those are of trust, of skills, or of adoption in this context. The government's technology adoption review highlighted that barriers differ by sector, by company size, by technology type. But across manufacturing, firms consistently raise concerns about maturity, trustworthiness, safety, and the cost of changing established processes. Accessing the right skills and talent in that context remains a very significant constraint. That is why we're focused on both trust and upskilling in government. Earlier this year, as Sir John mentioned, Professor Chris Dungy was appointed as AI champion for the manufacturing sector. As CTO of the high-value manufacturing Catapult, he brings deep technical credibility and system-level insight. Chris has helped the Catapult already establish AI validation hubs, working with organizations such as the Alan Turing Institute and the National Physical Laboratory to form a nationwide AI validation network. These hubs will provide third-party assurance of AI solutions to make sure they are robust, reliable, and trustworthy. And I know that matters particularly for manufacturing, making high-stakes operational decisions. Government can help create the conditions, but I know that we rely on all of you in terms of businesses and academia across this room to build the confidence and capability that will ultimately be the underpin for investment and scale adoption as well. I'm conscious also that the UK has exceptional foundations to build on already. Programs like Made Smarter are already helping SMEs adopt digital tools and take the next steps with AI-enabled solutions. Our Catapult centres, including the Manufacturing Technology Centre and the Advanced Manufacturing Research Centre, offer world-class AI and automation expertise. Facilities such as Factory 2050 are showing what is possible when robotics, AI, virtual reality, and Internet of Things are integrated at scale. From 2026, we'll have a series of new adoption hubs for AI, which will support a nationwide rollout of AI-enabled manufacturing, ensuring that capability is not concentrated in a few locations, but accessible across regions and supply chains. Alongside this, we are investing 52 million in robotics adoption hubs as well to accelerate the uptake of robotics across manufacturing and other sectors. The UK has historically lagged behind the G7 in terms of robotics adoption, but I know that recent advances, combined with both our existing heritage and a sense of excitement in so many startups across this country, will give us a real opportunity to turn that around. This work is being supported by the Regulatory Innovation Office, where robotics is one of our key priority areas for regulatory reform as well, in the hope that we will make sure that government is the most trusted partner to you as you're leaning into the future of robotics as well. Let me finish with this, which is a sense that AI is not an abstract technology discussion. It is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for UK manufacturing and, as a result, the UK economy. The prize here is clearly significant, but so is the pace of global change. Those who move early will shape markets, and those who delay will struggle to catch up. The UK has the talent, the institutions, the industrial base to lead. I know we're already third in the world. I'm not satisfied with that, and so our task now is delivery in the service of our ambition to be very much right at the vanguard of the AI revolution in manufacturing. If we get this right, AI will not replace manufacturing, it will strengthen it, and it will help secure a more productive, sustainable, and competitive future for UK industry. Let me close with a practical invitation as well, which is that before this, as a venture investor, we say in venture that there's this thing that people say when they wear Patagonia jumpers. I see very many Matta representatives here, which is, how can I help you? And in politics, I've tried to do that as well, which is to say very practically an invitation to all of you. We want to make sure that we are the most deep partners to all of you in making sure that we're helping you deliver the ambitions that I've just described. Please get in touch. We don't have many of the answers, but we have the most burning desire to try and be partners to you. And so Anna's here. She won't thank me for it, but you can find our contact details, and I want to make sure that we're rolling our sleeves up and building with you as well. So thanks very much, Doug. Thanks, Sir John, and thanks all of you.